guys. Today, my game may be looking laggy. I don't know why it's laggy. I don't know why. Well, it's probably because my frames per seconds is really low. But oh well, just the recorders. So right now you can see right here. This is my thing. What it does here, how it works is this. Right here, where I'm circling with my mouse, or where my character is gonna go. So this roll of colorful tape right here. Each of these color pictures where my mouse is here. See those color things. We'll move 1, 2, 3, and I'll take a picture of that because and it stores it here because it's a this is a logic game called Build Logic, just to tell you. And each of these things can have about 6 inputs for colors. So I have these storing all of it in these storing registers. They just kind of update the value. And then we have this that just checks for this red dot because it counts up each frame every time it moves technically one of these frames, and then when it reaches that, it will reset it. So not. So this is the number 9 frame. There's only 9 frames in this little animation pack, and you run about 1 frame per second. So you have about 10 seconds of animation approximately. Let's start the animation. He's repeating right now. See that and its number. I don't think frame zero exists. Yeah, I don't think frame zero really exists. I really like this animation. It's really good. And also just they test frame background frame. And then you can just add stuff to it. Which I might just add like a dot or a different material for each thing, like a pattern. Like one of them will be different, but let's say I add a paint block. I'm gonna add a separate thing over it's like a separate thing over here that might spin it, but it's the paint block will probably paint code onto it and work as like a disk, or I'll add a save animation option. And in the future, it maybe shows this that. This is the it just counts and then resets every 1 second, and it counts by this stuff, this thing right there, that chip counts up for piston, and then this other chip counts. It's like just a number shifter. It adds just like this. And then you flicker it. One is flicker, 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 and it keeps that animation. Really cool. And every time it moves 3 frames, I'll count on another chip, and then I'll add it. And every time it moves, every time it moves, that's one of the moves. Every time it moves straight, which is each frame, I'll add another frame, and then every time it's adding, we go to there, and then we just add up 4 things so you can see. So if you're lucky, you'll get 1 frame. But you can also control it, not really, but there's a and the red one means fatal. So this could be fatal to the machine. So there's just another thing to pause it by stopping the actual clock, but the clock is just a timer. Number 0.0.05. This update. Sometimes the thing just activates randomly too, so it's not violating the display. But yeah, there we go. That concludes the thing. I spent a long time on that. And so over there is a one-dimensional 2-block color thing for each thing. And it's just, we have 2 blocks. One of them has a red input and a blue. So, and it just counts up in a binary color. Like, most of this is just how I use some imagination. So, for creating this is harder than the thing. Something else, we added backlights I forgot what this connection is. See, you got no backlight, and then we turn on the backlight. Boom, which improves the brightness to make them feel more bright. You can always just pause it, and it pauses the frame thing. Wait a minute, if I want this, no, it still resets. It also has an automatic reset system too, just in case if it fails to detect something. So if the frames is like off balance, it's gonna have to run off its external system until it can get the new receive signals. So you just gotta click the set as frame button a few times and it should start working. Yeah, there's no instant guaranteed way. There's no. I would have to add more pistons if I want to go back and like forward and reverse move. See, there is a switch for that, but which is really broken, so it doesn't work yet. That's this flash data. That and that. So that one is just for that detection system for I said earlier, and then this for just saving each pixel value. So each one is at least for 1 pixel of the screen. There's 9. So in real life, if I use a different storage system, it'd be a lot smaller. But I might make a thing where I can save each pixel to a big storage system of 9, and then I can just load in video, which might make the animation faster. So it's punch out card so you can put a whole bunch in and then watch the output or something like that. If that's how it works, if you want to adjust the frames per second. So yeah, and I might improve the storage system on this thing and add another like a expand it. But that means I'm also gonna have to design. I have to add I can't have an uneven amount of frames or it's just going to keep going unstable. So we have to have about at least a free frame. So we have to have, because we can only have whole numbers. We can't have decimal. Like, we have to make sure everything is rounded. Because if it's like 0.9 frames, that means you are like a frame that's only 2 blocks wide and not 3, then it's going to go horribly wrong. Okay?